Hello and welcome to the Draft Viewer. I'm Randy Buehler. I'm here with Mark Jacobson. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mark's an American Magic player, originally from Philadelphia. Now he's in California. Third Pro Tour.
Yep.
Got here off what, top 8 at Grand Prix Toronto?
Correct. Standard, band Megamorph.
Very nice. So you come to the Pro Tour. You've been here a couple times. You sit down at your first draft pod. You're at the super stacked pod. It was our featured draft pod. We've been talking about this all day. We can look at the players that are here. Huey is here. You sit down next to Yuya Watanabe. There's another Hall of Famer on your left. There's the reigning player of the year. There's the platinum Japanese player. What are you thinking when you sit down at this table?
That's just absurd. You know, what a great way to start the morning. Sit down. You know, I was walking in the morning and didn't see anyone at the 32 table and saw the slip. Oh, feature pod, okay, you know, what am I getting into here? And then walk over and see these huge names. It was intense. So
yes, definitely pretty absurd. And, you know, spoilers, he's 2-0. He's going to be playing to win the pod next round. So first round pairing, you took down William Jensen.
Yep.
And then in the next round, want to follow up on this note, actually, you beat Yuki Ichikawa,
yep,
partially helped by, he got a game loss. He forgot to register a meteorite, which we saw him play against Yuya Watanabe on camera in the first round. So game loss, and then you crushed him pretty quick in the second game.
It was only a few minutes.
So very quickly to 2-0. Now, let's look at how you got the deck. You sound like you're pretty happy with your deck. So, here's your pack one. What are you thinking when you open this pack? What's the plan?
So I'm looking at that Starfish and the Wild Instincts.
Okay.
You know, nothing else is exciting me too much. The pack's a little weak. I love the fact that Starfish can block the Renown guys early and just give value across the entire game.
Okay.
You know, if Starfish wasn't there, I'd probably take the Instincts. I've been having
now, are you willing to be the green mage? Do you like green?
We've in our testing, green's been pretty fine actually.
Okay.
So I had a blue-green deck at the Grand Prix and it went pretty well. So you know, it's in my range. But I think the Starfish is just really strong.
So that was the pick then, Sigled Starfish. Now what happens? Yuya Watanabe passes you a pack.
Yeah.
And here's what you see. What are you thinking?
We have another mediocre pack. I like the card Enshrouding Mist, but I think it's too early to get that, and I think people pass that a lot.
Okay.
I'm looking at Eyeblade Massacre, maybe Lightning Javelin. You know, a card's fine. You know, obviously there's blue cards, but I've been really unimpressed with Scrapskin Drake, just because he can't block any of the early drops, and I find the format pretty aggressive.
Okay.
So I actually took the Eyeblade Massacre here.
Yes, you did.
Just sort of a hedge, and you know, it's a powerful effect, and people play pretty aggressive decks.
Okay. Now let's look at the third pack.
So this is where things got pretty exciting.
Yes.
Since finally a good pack, we have lots of really good cards.
Somberwald Alpha, Valorant Wardens.
Yeah.
It seems like, is this the pack? And you know, there's an Orchard Spirit, there's a Might of the Masses.
So the situation was we had the Spurs Fetid Imp, so Disperse could have made color consideration, but honestly, this was all about the signal. We saw the Alpha and the Wardens, both are great. My worry actually was that, you know, I take one and then ship, for example, an Alpha to my left, that might screw up the signals a bit. But, you know, in the end, I took the Wardens. Okay. I felt like the blue-green tempo, I can get this card in pretty easily.
So I don't know if it's the right... You like Wardens better than Alpha?
I think so.
Okay.
I wasn't really sure on the pick. Both cards are insane.
I agree. I agree. I've had more success with the Alpha myself, but
with the Wardens, you have on turn 4 you have Void Mage, you have the Wild Instincts, and then Claustrophobia. Just a lot of ways in Stratus Walk, for example, we saw.
So maybe blue-green, it's really easy to trigger the Renown, draw a card, turn him into a 3/5. Yeah. But mostly this is green's open.
Yeah,
so you're moving in.
This was a big signal for me, and I was just hoping for the best passing around our way. Hope they don't go green.
Makes sense. Look at the next pack.
Pretty miserable pack, except we do have a Rocks Maulers, which kind of slots right in. I was hoping that I might see a Recluse, but you know, against a weak pack, I probably won't get it back. But I was definitely really happy about getting the Maulers.
Sure. Rocks Maulers, easy pick. Next up, we got...
So this was a gift, and it was an obvious Claustrophobia, really happy about it.
Yeah, because you don't have a blue card after that first pick Starfish.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't really sure what was happening to blue, and then all of a sudden this appears and really boosted my confidence.
Yeah, and we know, having watched both Yuya and Huey, like it's Huey feeding Yuya feeding you. There's neither one of them is blue. Yeah. So this Claustrophobia floats through. You're like perfect with the Starfish.
Perfect with the Wardens too.
Perfect with the Wardens. Great point. No more Eyeblade Massacre. Now you're a blue-green deck.
Yeah.
And
I think there's just some weak packs in the middle.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll look at the next pack. This was an Elvish Visionary, and then we can see everything you got from pack 1. So Visionary over Courser?
Yeah, 2 drops are really important.
Okay.
I feel like I could probably pick up some Water Courser later.
Makes sense. So not going to go through every pack.
Yeah, pretty weak
now,
actually.
Yeah. No, there was not a lot left in that pack. So you're feeling.
I'm hoping to get hooked up pack 3 because the late claustrophobia, the late green cards, they were pretty big signal.
You should get hooked up pack 3.
Yeah.
I agree with that completely. But you're probably not in love with your quality right now, but kind of happy about the
yeah,
position.
pretty unhappy. I don't really, a lot of these blue cards I don't like. Stratus Walk's fine, but not thrilled about the counters. Wouldn't want to play Send to Sleep.
Yeah, and Stratus Walk's particularly good in blue-green, right? You wind up playing 2 of them?
Yep.
Very cool. All right, second pack. Now you're feeding Yuya. You open this up. What's the thought process here?
Looking at Starfish again. I mean, we have a strong black card in Unholy Hunger, strong white card in Aven, and then other than that, just snapping off the Starfish. Love the card.
Makes sense. So Starfish is the pick. We'll look at the next pick.
This is a really disappointing pack.
Sure.
Nothing really that great. I think I took a Disperse here over the Gorger.
Okay, so we'll look at the pick.
Yeah.
It was a Disperse. Turns out, by the way, we're going to have to go through this a little fast.
Yeah.
This format is going blistering.
Yeah.
We hit time on the round, and the next round is just about ready to start. There are only 3 matches left the first round, so third pack, you open up.
Yeah, so I took the Foundry of the Councils, just solid card, wasn't thrilled with anything else.
Not a great third pick, though, but you do what you got to do. Pick 4.
Yeah, this was interesting. Titanic Growth is a good card, Disperse is a good card, but after taking the Foundry, I wanted to make sure I had decent mana. I took the Yavimaya Coast.
Yeah, the dual land hanging out over there. Zendikar's Royal, any good?
Nah, not a big fan.
Fair enough. Next pack.
So I saw that Sphinx's Tutelage.
Talk to me about Sphinx's Tutelage.
I've been really impressed with that card. I wasn't really on it at first, but I've seen it do a lot of work.
Just all by itself. You're not a control deck. You're not a mill deck.
I had like the Stratus Walk, I had the Wardens. I think I could fit it in, and I have time to get cards for it.
Okay. So you take and you wind up playing the Tutelage main deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pick 6.
I think right after that, a Stratus Walk. Combos right with it.
Fair enough.
Yep. Pretty disappointed to see this really late in Shrouding Mist. Someone's having a sick white deck.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yep.
Now here's what you got for all of pack 2.
Yep. Got a pretty nice Recluse late. I love that card.
Oh, sure. Yeah, he blocks really well, right?
Yeah.
Even blocks the renowned creatures even after they trigger.
Yep.
So pack 3. Now this is the one where you should get the hookup. Your opener is.
We get a gift.
We get a gift.
Hangerback Walker, great card.
Very nice.
Pretty easy.
Pick 2, Yuya passes you.
So this was interesting. After we just took Hangerback Walker, and we have a couple artifacts. We had the Guardians of Meletis, Veteran Sidearmor I think I had by now. I mean, the thing was the opportunity cost was reasonable. I mean, there was a Void Mage pack, which is really good, but I thought there was enough I had so far, and with 2 Scryfish, I felt like it could be easy to assemble it, and the card's just so powerful.
That's what happens when you read the position, right?
Yeah.
People pass you Thopter Spy Network if you get into the right color, so well done, well played. Pick 3.
Here, great card, Undercity Troll, one of the best.
Undercity Troll, you get a solid uncommon in your color because you came through in the right colors. Pick 4.
Here, we took a Disciple, we were kind of low on creatures.
Okay.
Disperse is fine, Hydrolash is good, I already had one though.
Not Ringward Owl either, just too expensive?
Yeah.
Fair enough, pick 5.
We took a Meteorite to support the Thopter Spy Network, and I didn't really have much removal, so.
Oh, it's good with Spy Network,
yeah, and Flooding Out's not too bad because I have the Tutelage.
And then pick 6.
That was a really late Nightly Valor, by the way.
Speaking of green being open, both a Gilder and a Dwine and
Great
here.
Gilder, card's great. Really happy to get it.
So we can look at everything you got here in pack 3, and you read the table, you got into the right colors, you got hooked up in pack 3 with bomb blue and green cards, you beat 1 Hall of Famer, you beat a Platinum Pro, and now you're gonna go try to win Pod 1.
Try to.
Not bad for Pro Tour number 3, huh? Thanks, Mark. We'll let you get and go play your match. This is Randy Bueller signing off for the Deck Viewer.